long, I'm tired of Chipsa staring at me. Well, you're gonna have to get used to it, okay? This is the Chipsa day, the day of Chipsa.
Honestly,
Dia de los Chipsa.
Dia de los Chipsa, very good.
Wait, I honestly can't watch your stream right now because
What, you don't like walking? You don't look at Chipsa's eyes?
No.
They're gonna have concerns coming into it.
Also, we're internalizing. We're internalizing now. We're We're internalizing now. We're internalizing now. Game's on. We're internalizing. Save it. Save it.
I see a Sigma.
Poggers.
See a Sigma that's on a character.
D.Va.
Wait, what's your time at?
I'm still at 9 seconds till point unlocks for me.
Okay, I'm about same time.
Ooh, they get bin best early. They get on bin. That was actually a really good. That was a really good fight for Outlaws because anytime you can force someone into that lower mega and like take the high ground with this sort of comp, it's fucking insane.
No, I'm gonna be real. Outlaws gonna 3-0 them.
Okay. You think Outlaws will 3-0?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Wait. The name bars. The name bars. Can we move the name bars from on top of my heroes? I guess it doesn't really matter, but I can't see ult charge. I can't see ult charge right now.
Muma has ulti. Muma has ulti already. It's point just unlocked.
All right, so now I see ult. They fixed it. Yeah, they fixed it. Okay, so if I'm Outlaws, I'm just calling. Oh, or you can do that. Or you can shatter too and get 2 people, 3 people.
Oh.
Does anyone die? Does anyone die though? Okay, they get
Gray is calling.
Actually, wait, they're beating as well. Holy fuck! What the fuck, Paris? What? I mean, I guess it looks like it's working. Like they shattered Dante and forced the beat. Jexa! Okay, never mind. Jexa's popping. Jexa's popping.
Like I said, this is gonna be a fairly straightforward game.
Dude, Jexa's so good, man. I really wasn't huge on him going from Soul to but that was because it was mostly him not on Lucio in this meta.
Jexy has been unchained.
Never chat. That's
Jexy
why.
has been unchained. He's been unchained, okay? He's been left to roam free.
Where is Exy? Yeah, that's a great question, actually.
Oh.
That was a good fucking flux. Why? Yeah. Okay, so something to ask here, actually. Something to ask here while we look. We haven't really talked about it yet as they clean up the point. Is Paris are playing Sigma Ryan? And not Ryan D.Va, Ryan Zarya, or like double shield with like Orisa Sigma. Why Sigma Ryan here? Is it solely to help deal with the Reaper and the Doom, do you think?
I think it could also be, you can kind of cheese out fights like they did with the fact that if you can force out beat, your Sigma Flux can like kill a Ryan. And you can maybe get a free fight, but it's kind of like
Oh,
that was kind of easy.
Holy fat Shatter and Blossom. God damn. I mean, the Shatter was really the opening thing there, but like that was a good combo. That was a very good combo.
Muma's stat farming Ben best, right?
Yeah, Muma's actually hard fucking. This is the bin best I remember.
Like, you remember when we were having the conversation that Ben best was like the never getting shattered?
Yeah, I do remember that.
I think that was untrue. Wait, they just ran over Muma.
This kind of combo helps you fight on point like a shit ton, like the double shield.
The double shield one?
Yeah. It helps you fight on point a lot more.
It's good at shutting down the enemy Doom.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the Sigma's like a lot better at dealing with the Doom than like a D.Va is, right? Like,
I mean, the issue is that D.Va's better dealing with the Reaper.
Yeah. I mean, Sigma's still decent though. Sigma's still decent though.
I think it's a tiny bit. I would say it's a tiny bit playstyle, but I do think it's like tiny bit worse. You know. But if you're comfortable with it, it can definitely.
See, right here, Paris should only use the Flux, right? Shouldn't Paris should only look to use Flux in this fight, knowing that Jexa probably won't have beat.
Yeah, Flux, maybe Doom ult if the Flux doesn't pan out properly. But it should...
That's a good Flux.
No, it catches one. It only catches one, actually.
Yeah, but they just walk into the run.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, it worked out.
I mean, they used beat too, so I'm not really like... I wouldn't be too happy with it. Like, I think Muma should have been like more poked out before.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
they used beat and Flux, and did Bin Best Shattered before that? I think Nico did. Nico ult too. How many ults did they just use?
Yeah, and Soon ulted, right?
Holy God, that's
Nico, Ben Best, Han Bin, and FD.
That's so many fucking ults.
No. Soon ulted.
No, Soon ulted on point, right? Didn't Soon ult on point on last fight?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
dude, Paris have to play this so you only have 2 choices, right? If you're Paris, you either take the big dick engage into them. Oh, you can't even do that anymore because now there's someone pressuring point.
No, I don't know though, because this fight's still not easy. Like Dante swap characters at 85%. Like he needs to get this EMP. E. Or
Well,
they're-
Nico's dead. Hanbin's dead. That's that.
That's rough.
That's that.
It's that.
Ooh.
No, there's no way.
That's,
There's no way. They have no cooldowns. They get the shadow onto Gray. Like it's done. It's done. I actually like the split because Eternal only had 2 options in that fight, right? Like if you're in ult down and you only have Cole, like you have to either run into them fast before they beat, or you have to play super passive and hope you build an ult and get a pick in the meantime. But then Outlaws, when Dante goes to point, you remove that ability, right? Because you can choose to go into them high ground, but then you lose point maybe. So
Well, I mean, you saw there. I think the fact that Sigma just sucks. Like they had to send the Lucio to deal with Dante,
yeah.
and then they just didn't have speed for up top, and they just kind of got like a wall.
I mean, couldn't you technically have sent the Sigma to point though as well? I don't think the Sigma. Why you can send a Sigma to point? It's just not as mobile,
but like
right?
my point is just not the Lucio.
Sigma, I feel like Sigma still, like a lot of the strength of Sigma they work well with Orisa still because of how the comp plays. Like if you're trying to be hyper aggressive with a Rein, Zarya and D.Va both give you way more value than a Sigma, I feel at times. I don't think this comp is necessarily terrible because it does, like Sigma does have some good things, but I still feel like Sigma and Rein is not like a great tank combo necessarily. And Nico dies to Meko. And I mean, Nico dead means they just win. They just win here. Yeah. As soon as you lose Doom going for pillar fight, like you lose because like Doom is so fucking good on the pillars.
The one also like 90% of the damage.
The one thing I have to say about Sigma 2 is that Rein is really good against Sigma still.
Yeah,
especially
you
with
just
the
swing through
Lucio
shield, you
back.
know? Like,
Yeah, especially Lucio back in meta. Like that Sigma can never be like one step in the wrong position, or he's just gonna get run over by the comp.
Imagine how much better this would be with Leaf on Doom instead of Nico. True, but also I mean like, yeah, I mean true, honestly.
When's what's his name?
Sparkle.
Don't they have a yeah?
Sparkle should be. I think he's eligible soonish.
Eligible next month.
Yeah, like so in a month.
Sparkle has been screaming too much in rank, so I don't think he'll ever play.
Why?
He's kidding.
What is happening with Nico? How's he dying
Other question here is that how is Houston even allowed to like, or I should say Paris? How are they even allowed to re-enter?
What is happening?
Holy fuck,
Oh
Nico!
my God. Does Nico win that fight?
Ooh, Nico!
Ooh,
That was
plus
kind of
that-
clean, actually.
Wow.
You're gonna
The
talk
God
about it
Hand
later.
strikes again.
Okay, dude.
Yeah, the God Hand. Do you think he uses like his AD strafe that everyone thought he
Don't
would
tr-
use the AD
don't throw-
strafe?
Don't troll his game style.
Yeah, of course. Don't throw his games.
Just get bought.
Why isn't Linkzr with his team? Do you see? He's with us right now. We are the team.
Yeah.
Social
Yeah,
distancing.
we are more
I-
important than his team.
We are all at home, and I don't have access to the match channel, so I think I can't.
Oh, actually cucked by your own team.
No, I mean I do have access to it, but it's like there's no point of me being in there
Oh, yeah.
because the coaches are in like separate location. So
That was a good hack, by the way. They hacked Hanbin out of Flux, like an exceptionally good hack.
That was a long...
The thing
That
is, though,
was a-
now
So
here's
Why
the
is
problem.
Sombra better than the Reaper?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know about the Sombra here is interesting because why? Because you're playing Sombra into this comp and you have to retake, right? Like unless Dante pressures point, which I think is like his best play. That's the best play you can do here. Oh, Muma is
that is a
fucking
good shot.
dominating Bin Best. Like even with that pin, it doesn't matter. Muma is fucking rolling Bin Best. He's walking to the side. A lot of these shatters aren't even like a displacement, right? It's just Muma walking and Bin Best is not shielding his team, and he shatters like 2 people.
Against
Muma's
double
just
shield,
applying
too.
more
Yeah.
energy.
Kind of fucking nutty.
Yeah, there's no reason on earth that Muma should be getting such impactful shatters when they have double shield.
Yeah.
Just shouldn't be happening.
It's just ping, you know. It's just ping.
I think Muma's been watching my run gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
I was
course.
practicing for when Echo comes out.
Let's see. I'm assuming Outlaws are gonna poke until EMP. Outlaws are poking until EMP, and then they're gonna probably just give up. Then they're gonna test point and go for the EMP.
Dante was 1 HP when he recalled. That's gonna be
Alright.
that.
Come on, here it
Best getting
comes.
bullied to
There it
get
is.
EMP.
Oh, it's fucking good.
Good.
It's really
So
good.
fucking fat.
Yeah, that's it. That's the fight.
It's done.
I
There's a lot of
I
people
feel
that
like it's
can't
bad.
use any button.
I mean, I feel like Wait, we had the point. What was happening?
You
Okay,
had the
that's
point the
pretty
entire
bad.
time. Yeah. Because
Yeah, that's pretty bad, yeah,
you
yeah.
gets backed up and then you just like contest it afterwards.
I think it's kind of weird how Paris took the fight because I think they had opportunity to just go really aggressive because I think we got a bit too anti on the call.
Especially as Dante like recalled as well. They played Paris like played kind of passive. I felt.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Oh.
The Cole's good. The Cole's good though.
Yeah.
Killing. Oh, they
Who's
hacked him out of Cole.
again?
Dante
Like,
hacked him out of Cole.
Jesse just died with beat.
Oh,
Jesse just died with
no.
beat. Jesse just died
Oh,
with beat. Others.
dude. The death
I mean,
is huge.
That's
Zuma-
okay, that's
Zuma
okay,
is
that's
dead.
okay. We have a retake.
They have to
Oh,
beat now.
they-
They beat
They
now.
win this. They win this.
They have no. They're gonna win it with the beat. They're gonna win it with the beat now. But it's like
yeah. I
oh
was
my
gonna say
god,
Outlaws are gonna
Oh,
win.
Nico.
Blase got fucking smacked.
I
Actually rolled.
Dude, this
Why
is
is no one
so
typing
bad
into
for
match chat?
this is so bad for Paris. By the way, they use beat in that fight when there's an EMP out. Like if FD God still had beat there would have been like actually you could sort of play the dance of support ults. But now they're fucked. Outlaws can just beat into them aggressively, and when they try to back up, then they EMP. Like, look at this fight. Oh, they're fucking getting rolled.
Oh,
They're getting
no. And they
dominated.
hacked
Like,
Hanbin too.
That the beat from FD God ensured, like late in that fight, ensured that they were not gonna be able to win this fight. Like, it just wasn't gonna be possible.
Yeah, I think Outlaws ult economy has just been like by far the better so far. I think the Sigma pick didn't pan out. It had like it won a couple fights, but I think it was a bit too inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. I wish I was a 3-1 Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, would have been nice.
Yeah, I'm a 3-1 Andy, but honestly, after that performance, it's looking like a 3-1 for Houston. So, but we'll see. It's just control, just control. We'll see how it keeps up. I do think that I agree with Linkzr's assessment that if you're playing Sombra and you're playing Reaper Doom, you really shouldn't be playing passive at any point. You know, like
Yeah.
you have to be in their face.
But I think it comes. It doesn't come down 100% on the Sigma. But if you had D.Va, you would be more inclined to be aggressive too. In
it
a
seems
way.
like a weird week, right? Like, there's a pretty good chance that Paris just hasn't played any Sombra teams because you see all these fuckers running Torbjorn.
Look, I
Why
mean,
can't this fit?
we rolled. Houston rolled on Doom's Reaper, right?
No, I'm saying like that's normal, but my point is like when Dante
What was
swaps
this?
have been like good enough to
Don't
screw
know.
them, but I'm saying like if you're not,
I'm
used
trying to
it,
read. I can't get the
like, Dante
text.
might just be getting, like,
For
getting
some
a
reason, the
nerve
text isn't
from
like.
them.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean, I think the swap is great, and like for it can force mistakes, and it
Yeah.
definitely did. But
Yeah.
I think playing the Sigma was quite a big like detriment. to
Rascal
the
was
team.
laughing out loud. His
Yeah.
big dick comment was hilarious.
But
This
they've
is the
always been like
proudest
that, right?
moment
Didn't Paris have some weird double?
of something. Why can't I read this
Wasn't
all?
their tanks line up like?
Why does
messed up the
Streamlabs
first,
not
like,
allow
2
me
weeks
to
of the season,
like
the first couple matches
actually
they played?
change the
Yeah,
text
yeah, 'cause
size so I
I'm
can
them.
read it?
They were
Eligible.
doing some weird shit where they were running.
I don't
like,
know why
double
it's such a
main
pain in the
tank.
ass. I'm Rascal's nightmare. This was my
I gotta
donut message.
remember.
Rascal was laughing out
Paris,
loud. His big dick comment was
Just a
hilarious. This was
waiting
the proudest
team.
moment of
They
his
have
life.
to wait
Just he
for
finished
every
laughing.
player to
His heart
complete.
sank as he heard Super's high-pitched voice say, "Viewers can
Yeah,
read
worth
the
the
match
shot.
chat. You fucking greasy
Yeah.
slob." Yeah, this is. I don't know why it won't let me click on.
How
click
long
on
will they have to
Dono
wait?
and be able to read
Is
it?
there gonna be
Keep
any?
waiting,
Streamlabs
keep
OBS,
waiting.
man.
dude, just keep
Yes,
waiting.
is there gonna be any
Wait
games by the
long
time there?
Wait long enough for Valorant to come out. Born too late.
Wait,
Born too
Overwatch
late for
ha-
the Overwatch League, just in time for Valorant.
Overwatch has gone full circle. Now that all the games are online, production is cuffed, CP is on cast, and other full Korean teams are going back to Korea. We have returned to an earlier point in Overwatch.
I mean, personally, if you, I always thought that like I will say I like how Overwatch League is the format, and like it also does improve the general play and everything. But there is no denying that when you have regions, it increases the hype for like your international competition a lot more.
yeah, I
So
agree.
Yeah.
there is no denying that. But in return, with regions, if we were still in a region format, like so many NA players would be fucking ass still, and European players. Like if we still had a regional format.
Giganti is the greatest team that's ever played Overwatch.
True.
Eagle Gaming, I'll have you know.
Do
Eagle
you think that Bibest is
Gaming.
one of the worst players in the league? I mean,
Wait a second.
Where
he
is
looked
Nox?
pretty good for a minute. Like I don't know, maybe
Play.
maybe we just need to
Doesn't
see.
do anything anymore. I think
I'm not quite
kinda
sure
quit.
where Bibest
He was
fits. Honestly,
coaching
I thought he was
something,
really
That was
ass,
coaching
He
Eagle
was.
Gaming.
and then he looked
And then he had
good.
a
And now he's
bat,
looking
and then
ass
he,
again.
had a
So
kid.
I don't know.
Oh shit!
I'd have to think about it.
How old
good
is
for him.
Nox?
He's
Old
like
enough to have kids.
30 something, I think.
He's pretty old. I think he's
Yeah,
older
Nox
than
is in his 30s.
Everyone who's allowed to play in Overwatch League is old enough to have kids. Elk.
True.
Any
Any daddies?
More, but no.
Any daddy.
Any daddies? Any daddies? He
Any
says.
daddies in the chat?
Anyone looking to daddy?
You can call me a daddy.
Avast, thank you for using your clout to pass on to the comment about the lighting. Matt no longer looks like a decaying zombie. Yes, I personally said to the Overwatch League production team, hey, fix Matt's light. Help Matt fix his lighting. That was me,
You
obviously.
think Paris win Paris?
No.
No, not even a
No.
little bit.
No.
Not without a D.Va.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
they.
We'll see.
I think they're gonna get full health.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
We'll see. Honestly, I don't want to see if they play D.Va. It's winnable. Actually, they're playing D.Va. That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
alright sign. That's alright sign. Yeah.
Home field advantage. Weird champ. Is that weird champ?
Kind of weird.
Kind of weird champ. Take it to home field. Still no XE. Yeah, now that is interesting to me. Is that there's, I mean, unless they think that XE just is too hit scan oriented, but like XE can play Reaper. Like,
Yeah.
Yup. Yup, Paris.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup,
That's a yup.
Paris.
Big ol' yup.
Yep. I think maybe in similar thought process as maybe for us is that X can probably play the Reaper, but what about
maybe not
his
as good
Sombra?
as Soon. Yeah, and he can't play Sombra and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
so,
could be
like-
true.
The Jeff Torbjorn though. I've seen this.
The Jeff Torbjorn's actually kind of clean, I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was mad at Jeff for playing Torb because he kept feeding with his turret positioning.
See,
so.
the
Torb is
truly
actually
giant
the
brain
Torb.
play would be for Toronto to move up Mangachu to play specifically only Torb right now. That would have been the truly gigantic brain play.
They won their match though, right?
Yeah,
Where's his turret?
they did, but
Is it?
Oh,
Oh,
it's in
Nine
there.
Sombra.
and-
okay, I don't like that at all.
I don't hate it.
wait, Paris went back to Sigma.
It's just
And
gonna
they
get
got off-
destroyed.
and they
by
got
the
off the
Yeah,
Ana.
turret instantly dies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
like.
it's there to deny. I mean, he should move it.
No, that was zero
The
value.
turret denies fuck all.
Yeah, that was
it's
zero
such a
value
weird
Sombra.
angle.
Yeah.
They have to be on the stairs to take damage.
Rockets needs to
only
get this
deny
beam and
Sombra.
use it
They
ASAP.
swapped it
It
off
do-
with Sombra, so it's bad, but
It doesn't deny Sombra in any capacity.
I
Ooh,
wonder
that-
if you
Muma
agree
hit-
with
Muma hit
this
the
statement.
shatter on Bembes.
Paris' biggest weakness is not
That's
playing.
nice.
Ooh, Nico's
Playing.
Doomfist
Discovering
actually looking
leaks
pretty
never
good.
happened
I
last
I think
week and
Nico is
probably this
actually
one.
Nico has a pretty good
They
Doomfist
would
and
meet prop
Fraser
top 3
right
team
now.
if they
Like he's
did.
been grinding ranked hard.
Do you think
Yeah.
Torb is better than Doom?
Yeah. Maybe.
I think it depends on the map.
I think
Here,
I
for
think
first point
I
defense.
I mean I
Paris
think
not
his
knowing
turret
the
got no
meta.
value, so
Paris
I
not
think
knowing
Oh
the
my
meta.
god, Meko just ate soon.
Is that their biggest weakness?
Oh,
I
catch
don't
you
think.
bass.
I think that's. Oh my. Okay, good
Oh,
call.
there it
Marcus
is.
has
Bye-bye.
another coalesce.
I mean, so does Gray though, and Marcus is
Yeah.
dead. So
Jeff's about to die.
Marcus is Paris. So someone
Luma's
says,
getting
someone asked, is
chased.
Paris' biggest weakness not knowing the meta? But I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's a not knowing the meta for Paris. I think it's more of they just. Paris is from the same coaching tree as Krusty, right? And so with 9K, with being their head coach now. And I think they run into the same problem. I think Paris has a problem with A, they have a couple players which I wouldn't really describe as top of their role. B, 9K probably suffers from the Krusty effect where they outbrain themselves to lose. Like
I thought you were gonna make a crack pipe joke.
Crack pipe effect, but okay.
the crack pipe
Where-
effect. No.
Another crack punch.
no.
I mean I would love to know the reason for the Sigma. It's like where do they think Sigma excels?
9K
over-
is GM. Okay, whatever. 9K is GM. But the point is, I guarantee you 9K is also very heavily involved with like the
Okay,
team's
Jax is
direction.
just won the Lucio duo, so that's everything that matters.
Holy shit, this is and also right as we say this, Paris is steamrolling the fuck out of this map, so and they use the
Yeah.
flux to C9s. So that was a pretty fast
Mako,
cap.
Mako was on point, by the way. He was on point. It did not trigger
Yeah, but he got
OT.
fluxed. He got fluxed.
Yeah, but like he was on the point before the flux happened. I think the Paris corners of the point are the least accurate like hitbox for any point ever, like in existence.
I don't like. I don't know. Dante going Sombra there at the end is.
I
like,
think Sombra's actually bad against Sigma. Is the thing. I actually think it's the same reason that Sombra was bad versus the Rissa Sigma. even though it's slightly different than Ryan, is that when you have this many barriers and the fact that Sigma can reposition his barrier, Sombra's poke is like significantly limited comparatively.
Plus, he like it's so hard to avoid his dash too. So the chance of you actually getting off a hack are pretty fucking slim because it just gets interrupted all the time.
I just think that like they saw like I think it's an okay pick on the map, but they swapped after. I feel like Muma actually lived longer than he probably should have. But
like I think Outlaws could have just taken fight closer to choke instead. Like in both scenarios, when we were when Outlaws was playing, we did not take the fight at the choke, right? And we let them get the space. So I feel like that was the major mistake. I think we did.
Sigma can shut down Torb. Yeah, Sigma's not bad against Torb. I would say in some ways Sigma might be better against Torb than D.Va, but D.Va's still good against Torb. Like D.Va can also accurately push the Torb out, while Sigma can't because of the mobility. So, well, that's the thing. The reason here is we're never saying that the Sigma was necessarily bad. It was more of the Sigma isn't optimal. It's like how dive isn't optimal into some of these comps. It's like you can play it, and there's logic to playing it if you play it a certain way, but it's just hard. So, and look, they're on D.Va for defense now, too. I feel like, if anything, is D.Va better or worse? I feel like Sigma would almost be better for this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Right?
Like,
wouldn't Sigma almost be better for this, for defense here?
The ult's better, but I think the neutral game I just think I don't know. It's just weird that they would pick it in the
that's a
opposite
fucking
direction.
boop into the fist. The classic boop fist. It's a classic combo.
Fist boop.
Fist boop.
Fisting boops?
Fisting boops.
Fisting boot.
Fist bump.
Fist bump?
I guess
Fist bump is actually a good combo. Fist bump is a good name for it.
Yeah.
I like fist bump. Is someone gonna shoot Dante? Is someone gonna shoot Dante? Are they gonna like look at Dante? He forces the shift. Okay, so they
had no idea.
So I guess they decide to just ignore Dante and kill the rest of Houston. So I guess that's fine. That's fine. I guess. I mean that's fair. If you do it that way, that's perfectly fair.
Maybe Paris was like afraid of some kind of Farah shenanigans.
Oh, you know what? D.Va actually that's actually true. If you roll out on like any sort of long range shit, Sigma's it's much more ass against that than D.Va comparatively, especially if it's Farah. So that is fair. D.Va gives you a lot more flexibility on the defense because you have to be like way more flexible with defense. You have to prepare for more scenarios than you do offense.
This chat group right now, so big brain.
Agreed.
Does Outlaws survive this cross, considering that Eternal's going to do the same exact shit, but now they're going to coalesce into them and do molt and like shatter probably. They're going to use every ult to try to kill someone. Oh, Hanbin almost fucked Muma. so hard there.
The walking machine.
He does it again. He does it again. How does Muma keep getting away with it?
Muma.
How does he keep getting away with this?
He's going for it.
Oh,
he wanted it.
Even
Going for the highlight reel.
Even though Paris lost this fight, I still like that Paris is playing like 10 times more aggressive to the chokes than
Wait,
Outlaws
they're gonna
was playing.
recontest. Binbest shatters in the backline. They're gonna recontest. Oh, Jexa's fucked.
so Muma's feed maybe actually.
Oh no, dude! Outlaws.
What?
Not even Outlaws. That's just Muma's fault.
Well, didn't Muma? No, Muma. He hit the charge, got them to the point, and then died. Right? Like.
No, but why did it just like pin short range and like just kill the
Yeah, maybe he should have probably pinned
Okay,
short range.
Muma
Yeah.
fed, but then they also dove their spawn.
I also think, I think the rest of Outlaw still fucked up because why was Meko in the spawn with? I think it was another person that was like chasing for those frags, right? Like
They only got one fucking tip.
Yeah, that's disastrous.
God fucking damn.
The Muma
Just do it
charge wasn't
again.
good, but Outlaws definitely could have had a much better chance of recontesting if they didn't chase and get shattered. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way Bembas was just gonna walk.
Okay, we're winning this fight. We're winning this fight. They both used beat. Their Mora is down. We'll win this fight.
Binbest throws that right to the shield. Yeah, it's done. It's done now.
Yeah.
It's done
Okay.
now.
Muma's just playing for stats, dude.
It's not good stats if you die.
I mean, if you get like 4 frags per
it's the
death.
shatter. It's the shatter. No, it's the shatters per.
The shatter
or it's like
efficiency? The
stuns
shatter
per
efficiency or
shatter,
whatever?
stuns
Yeah.
per- That's the real stat.
That's the real
alpha
stat.
of the Overwatch League.
Oh, delay? No, Muma, why? No.
He wants it. See, look at him. He's going for the
No,
alpha
but it's-
plays of the game.
No,
He got
no,
him.
he went for the delay. Okay, thank God Jax
he
came
did.
to boost.
I mean, Hanbin is still
Yeah,
still
Hanbin's still back there.
back
now.
there. But I mean, the thing is, can
He can
Hanbin even
have
get there
his
in
mech.
time? Can he
He
get
can
there
have
in
his
time?
Say thank you for the mech, buddy.
Just booting back home.
Oh, Jexa
Like,
dies.
guys.
Jexa's dead. I think. Wait, yeah, it's done. It's done. Raucus dies too. Even if
Now they're
say,
gonna get flanked by the D.Va. Here
they'll
comes
get
the
they'll get
surprise
some
flank
ticks.
D.Va.
They'll get some ticks, but they're not gonna be able to win this fight. I don't think.
Are you sure?
Oh, they shouldn't be able to. They should not be allowed to.
Oh
win
my
this.
God, Nico
What
just got
happened?
Nico shouldn't have gone for that. Nico got caught.
What the fuck? Why? What the fuck, Paris?
Meko and Jeff actually just clutched the shit out of that.
Paris, all you had to do was touch the point.
Nico had Doom ult with like 20 HP, and then Jeff uppercut out of the Doom ult, and then Nico just hits the ground with like 20 HP and just dies. But he could have just gone back to spawn and.
Oh, Paris, that's a hard throw. I mean, still, they got a better time, but wow.
But I can't tell because it's 2 minutes now.
Yeah.
I don't know what they ended with.
What was the original times, bro? All we know is
It
that
was
Paris
probably like
was
340 or something. It was
no,
probably like 3 or 4 minutes.
all we know that Paris was 1 minute 19 seconds faster, basically.
True. Let's just go back to coin toss, honestly. This is
Yeah, I
weird.
agree. Let's coin toss it. Let's get Nate Nancer
I mean-
back. Pay him like
Let's
$1
get
million
Nate
per
Nancer.
appearance to coin toss.
I bet
Paris
Fortnite
was
esports.
440. Okay.
Yeah, I've already made this observation, but I'll say it again, and I think you'll enjoy it too, Flame, is that I found it hilarious how Nate got paid like insane amounts of money to go to Fortnite and kill their esports because they were spending so much money.
It was an inside job. Bobby Kotick.
It was an
put the word in
inside
and
job.
then- yeah. Conspiracy theorists. Anyone else? Tinfoil out there?
Yeah, but now they're gonna sell him to Valorant. Easy
Yeah,
luck.
of course. That's so smart. He keeps getting passed around from company to company, just like, I mean, to be fair, that's like any high level executive. So,
Yeah. How? So like, what happened to Fortnite competitive?
I mean,
scene?
pretty much he went there and he's drastically cut all the
Max.
spending they were doing. Was the
Remember
big
Max?
thing for the
Next
esports.
happened.
Oh,
Like
that's
they
fun.
were hosting like $1 tournaments hosted by Chris Pratt in South Korea before Nate showed up, and then,
Oh, yeah, I
then that
remember
went
that.
away. Yeah, and then they're like,
Oh.
and then Nate probably went there and he was like looking at the the ledger and he was like, "You guys spent like $1 billion last year. Why? Like what the fuck?" And then he was just like, "Fuck this! No, stop this."
Honestly,
Tracer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
just-
he's back having.
He's getting good point. He got decent point presence.
They also seem very confused. Like 3 people turned around to deal with him. Like
I don't
don't
think
seem
they
like
can
they
hear
know.
him.
Dante got
Oh, he just
fucking
got
rolled
him.
over.
Okay, that was ping. That was ping.
That's
If it
ping.
was
That's
land,
ping. That's ping. That's ping. That was on land. That was on land. He would have killed them there. That would have been 6.
Yep, yep.
Any uppers?
Yep. Ping.
Yep, ping.
Yep.
Yep,
Back
ping.
up.
All right, Raucus needs to not.
Was Nate the one responsible for MIM and other teams not being allowed to change their colors? I have no idea about that, honestly.
No way.
Nate, that's probably outside of Nate's jurisdiction.
That was
That's-
probably
yeah,
like
that's-
yeah, we're trying to make Echo. We don't have time to fucking change these in-game skins. You guys take a year off.
You guys take a year off.
Okay,
Alright.
6 shadow incoming.
Last
The
fight.
shadow-
Last fight.
Muma
shadow
clutch
there.
kick,
Shatters nothing?
clutch-
Muma
clutch
shatters
kick,
nothing?
Muma.
Oh, no, what
the
was that?
Blase
Reroll.
Oh,
thing,
Dontelius D.
yes.
Dontellington? No. I don't think it's enough. It's over. Yeah, that's the last fight.
Bye bye.
I think maybe in the first fight.
I don't think
Dante
the Tracer was the right pick, honestly. If I'm being real.
No. I think he should just force like hard
He
force
should
the
have
point.
if he's gonna stay Tracer,
Yeah,
you say
because
point.
he was like a couple of inches away from getting a fucking tick, so they would have had to have responded.
He definitely would have gotten a free tick.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
I think the OT touch was good though. Houston actually makes
It's a
it
very
back,
good
but I think
OT
they're
touch.
unless Blase gets a huge Death Blossom here, they're done. Blase has to get a huge Death Blossom. And
He's gonna
he
get
doesn't.
6 man.
And he doesn't.
Maybe just
The
six
answer
When
is he
Death
does
Blossom,
not.
everyone's
How
dead.
does he
Houston
kill
has the
Soon?
point.
How does he kill Soon there? Wait, he was Death Blossom being stuck in a corner and kills Soon. Oh my god. Oh, Jexa.
Oh my god,
Good
please
job,
kill
Raucus.
Moira.
That's done.
Raucus.
It's done. It's done. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Dante fucked up there with the Tracer, or the strat was fucked up because like it's very hard to kill anybody with the Tracer if you don't have the pulse for like the resulting fight. So he probably should have just forced point the entire time.
He had the tick.
He had the tick. He just got off to go. He got thirsty. Got thirsty for frags.
He got unlined.
Simping for
Got
frags.
online.
Yeah, he got online.
Yeah, if you had been on land, he would have gotten that tick and gotten the kills.
The benefit of Houston from a land perspective was sick. All of our scrims were gonna be 30 ping or like 40-50 ping, I guess, to every coast. Been consistent, and then land would have been land. But You know, now we just have the worst ping. It's the inverse effect.
No. We have a good ping. I think.
But not better than East Coast teams.
Can't see shit. What is this? CV mask? It's like a mask over the eyes of the 5-head. Can't see shit. Because the mask is over the 5-head emote. I can't see shit. What the fuck?
Okay, they swap.
Wait, how do you combine the things?
It's an arcane and lost art. Linkzr. It's eldritch.
Can you add the mask to your sub reward?
What do you mean add
Your
the
point
mouse?
Reward? There's like that thing, right, where you can like put sunglasses on your emotes and shit. Can you put like a mask into that? Is that like a
Oh no, that sunglasses shit is with Twitch itself.
Yeah, that I don't know.
Oh,
if
you
that's,
can't edit those?
I don't think I can. Yeah, I
mask?
don't think I can fuck with that stuff. Yeah, I don't think I can change that. All right, Outlaws can tie this if they just have like an insanely aggressive hold here, and just like if they just keep on doing the classic Paris where you kill them on the entry, then they can definitely tie this.
Okay, nice peel.
And Muma's dead. Well, that's that.
Oh,
Muma's dead unless Blazer or Dante get a pick right now because they have no front line. No.
It's done.
Yeah.
GG.
Okay, 3-1 Andy, all good.
My Pred's looking real correct these days. My Pred's looking real correct. I have to say.
Home field advantage strikes
Home
again.
field advantage strikes again. Of
shit.
course.
True.
I think Muma thought Jeff was gonna punch in, and then Jeff got stuck. His uppercut hit the thing, and then he panicked and jumped out. But I think he could have gone. Like everyone went aggressive, and then Jeff peeled himself.
True. That is a small. Those fines are a small price to pay. Home field mauled. Mauled champ home field.
Mauled champ.
Mauled champ home field advantage.
I can't see mauled champ.
That shit's funny to me. This is like I can't because we have the like I can see it like 5-head telescope and there's like I can't see shit 5-head mass telescope. I can't see shit, guys.
Oh god, working Twitch emotes, so good.
Why does Mr. X have such a big fucking head? Because he has a big fucking brain. That's why.
True.
Also, the cameras are slightly fisheye. If you're too close to them, it skews the perception of your fucking head.
Muma is bad. Did we just forget the part where Muma gave like the dick to Binbeth for a lot of that map? Did Muma make a couple questionable plays? Yeah, but he also realistically was probably one of the sole reasons that they, won first map.
He's going after the real award here, the Chuck E. Cheese chat of
the Chuck E. Cheese chat of the match, of course.
And Charles Entertainment is very happy with his.
Charles Entertainment does pay dividends to his chosen warriors. So if you are selected as one of his chosen, you will receive untold power and a spot at the throne.
Tokens and tickets galore.
Add Dogman again, says Beast Dog.
Hi Jake, it's Outlaws. We need the Riptire phone.
Dogman's not on my Discord. I can't add him.
YouTube chat is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
He throws, but he gets good shitters. Is that's what you're saying? In all caps. He throws, but he gets good shitters. Is that what you're saying?
What does that even mean?
Well, he's trying to say shatters, but
they got the shitters.
I would actually say that's actually if I were to boil it down to the base level, I would actually say yes, that's a fairly accurate statement. Muma does big stuff and then he constantly throws. Yes. I would actually boil it down to a base level, yes. That's actually exactly how I would describe it.
Yep.
Just a simple yep.
Yep.
Please sub in Coolmat. Coolmat's too busy being the GM of the Outlaws, buddy, okay? Coolmat's got a lot of things on his plate. He's
a little busy right
He's a very busy man.
I thought Coolmat was posting and streaming CS stuff and then flaming Linkzr on Twitter.
What?
Didn't he tell you to go back to your child's game or something? Hold up, I'll find it.
That's Clockwork.
That's Clock.
Oh.
Yeah, Clock.
Oh my god, racist!
Yeah, that's Clock.
You mixing up our Italians. I see how it is.
Is this the Valorant game?
When is fact fiction coming in? Yes. When is fact fiction coming in, guys?
Like, imagine your friend and colleague just like flaming you on Twitter, and there's nothing you can say back.
True.
That's a classic. That's a classic. I left Overwatch because I want to frag type of tweet. It's like similar. When similar left, and I made a tweet about like, oh man, like I really wish Echo was support so we could get some interesting supporter takes. And Similar's like, shut up, Pavas. No one wants to see support. It's what he said to me on Twitter. And because he's like so CS, he's just like, no, I just want to frag.
I think I have to admit one of the tweets I have like hated the most since Valorant has come out is the fact that, oh, I'm leaving Overwatch for Valorant. Goodbye.
No, the classic recurring tweet that I will like every time, even though it's already been made a million times, is like when someone says, man, there sure is a lot of Overwatch pros that are going in for Valorant that never actually did anything in Overwatch. You know, you put in like you competed in the AG Weekly once and you're like, tier 1 successful Overwatch player, looking for equal and greater success in Valorant, hoping to make lots of money. I did play in an AG Weekly once.
I'm gonna put Calvin and the Chipmunks on my resume. The legendary open division team that almost made whatever that thing was. We actually would have. We got a really unlucky break.
Linkzr better hurry up and launch Overwatch so we can play Widow on Dorado. Pepe laugh. Pepe L. Pepe L. Everyone, let's give him a CV mask. I can't see shit. Can't see it.
Look at the one with the bogged tea with a mask. That looks fucking terrifying.
Why does Flame just never finish sentences?
I did.
Flame finishes plenty of sentences. In fact, he finishes a lot, even.
What sense that? Did I leave myself there?
Flame never finishes.
I'm never finished.
Yeah, never finish. I'm the finished one here.
Too many, says Bird One with Grandma. He finishes too many sentences.
Nobody asked.
Wait, who?
What are we? Nico stats? Okay, let's take a look at Nico Godhand, huh? Let's see what Nico's Godhand has been doing. God damn it. I hate fucking clicking on links. Okay, there we go. Was home turf for Paris. Home field advantage, Mall champ. Had 19 elims and 16 final blows. If he touched you, there was an 84.2% chance you were dead. Whoa, that's crazy. Who could have thought that Doomfist? Doomfist kills you very quickly if he touches you.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep.
Doom.
Yep.
Doom.
Yep. Doom.
Yep, Doom. Do song requests so I don't have to hear Flame. Well, guess what? Net. Just for that, Flame's gonna sing for you.
Oh, you wanna sing Breaking the Habit?
Thank you for the gift.
Not really, no.
Okay.
Thank you.
I
to
just
Jay
asked,
Gilsey.
dude.
Oh, the broadcast is dying. Wait. Oh.
Pringles are back.
Oh shit! Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Clean.
With the 6
Sombra.
gifted. Thank you, Sane.
Wait.
I appreciate it.
Monka soap.
I hope everything's going well
The
for you.
virus is here.
Look at Sombra.
Anyone dodging? It's been too long. I'm tired of Chipsa staring at me. Well, you're gonna have to get used to it, okay? This is the Chipsa day. The day of Chipsa.
Honestly,
Dia de los Chipsa.
Dia de los Chipsa. Very good.
Wait, I honestly can't watch your stream right now because
What? You don't like watching? You don't look at Chipsa's eyes?
I think that picture
Perfectly
is
placed.
eerie.
Yeah. See, right here. This was the fuck up. Was like Muma, yeah, charged too deep, but he got the space. He got the shatter. Like it was definitely not the perfect play. But the fact that Meko and Dante chased this far for 3 people was really dumb.
Especially because staggers on 2CP mean almost nothing with the new respawn changes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but stats.
But stats, though.
I do love stats.
Yeah, if only Overwatch League worked like old Overwatch, where it was like based off your go-to gamer weekly, that's based off what your pay. So the higher your stats in Overwatch League, that's what all the players, they get their bonuses based off their stats.
That is, I remember for like a week when you had to care about go-to gamer stats.
I mean, our owner fought like super the LG owner like fought super heavily one week with the go-to gamer owner because he like fucked up our placement and like. Because also you can sell it to sponsors, you know, right? Like it's like, oh, we're this high on Go-To Gamer, and so like, and so they like got in like some vicious tirade with each other. But also the Go-To Gamer owner apparently like did some really weird, stupid shit, like, so.
Yep.
Omega lol Osu Gamer.
Yep.
Bonuses based off cocks. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, yep.
That's the one. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Bonus. Yep.
Yep, that's a cop.
Yep.
Remember when Flame went on a tirade when Outlaws lost to Titans last year? Well, technically, it wasn't really a tirade. He just engaged ZP in debate, and when you engage ZP in debate, they can go on for quite a while.
You get Diet Cokes. You get Diet Cokes.
Could you argue that Flame might not have engaged ZP in debate? You could have made that argument. Was I arguing for that? No, because it was really funny.
ZP probably engaged me. Let's be real.
Okay.
Yep.
Flame engages people in arguments on daily basis when he had a chance.
Yep.
Yep.
Wait, there was 5 million viewers during the Chinese games.
Well, you always have to remember. You have to remember a couple things. Like, don't get me wrong, they probably did have a lot of viewers because, especially with the time zone changes. But also, like the Bilibili stats in general are like it's more of like an algorithmic rounding of like a bunch of statistics. Apparently, like it's not so much unique viewers. It's like unique viewers plus interaction plus time watched. But it was like it's not like completely accurate supposedly. Now, obviously, I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure.
It's not
This
accurate
has
when
been
you
told
compare
to me.
it across platforms because they're just measuring their interaction differently.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So it's like the system is like, okay, all right. I understood.
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't know that. No one here really actually knows for sure because none of us are fucking running Bilibili or have talked with their engineers, right? Like, who really knows? This is more of just internet armchair hearsay. So,
I love my armchair.
Is Overwatch still popping in China?
I mean, who knows what's popping in China, dude?
I had such a bad joke. Whew.
That's not a bad joke. I'm just saying, who knows what's popping?
No,
I don't know.
I had
He
a bad
had
joke.
one. He
I
kept
had
one.
a bad.
Oh, you
A
had a
lot
bad
of people
joke?
have bad jokes. With that kind of.
I actually had 2 bad jokes.
Bilibili was also a full minute ahead of the YouTube stream. I mean, you get desynced. You get desynced all the time, though.
Yeah,
is the thing.
Yeah.
Change my background. What is this saying?
Yeah, please change your background.
Well, Sangirl claimed the reward to do it, so.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Who claimed the reward?
Sangirl, my 90% stockholder.
Sane,
Yeah.
thank
that was
you
Solomon.
so much.
No, Solomon Sangirl is more of like the. Sangirl is the cash injection to keep me afloat, while Solomon is my my backbone of the company. You know.
Are you paying?
Different things.
Are you paying dividends?
I do pay Solomon, if that's what you're asking. I do pay him
Oh shit!
when I'm
A
able
paid
to.
Person.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I got
Blizzard should be paying
What
Solomon
the
for his
fuck?
content.
Sangirl has gifted 2,778
Yes.
subs.
Yes, that is the point. That is what I'm saying.
Same girl's got some
She owns this
She owns
stream.
you.
She owns the stream.
owns Andy.
She's my employer more so than Envy in a lot of ways.
actual
Big.
PV meltdown.
She will put a meltdown.
Wait. Randy Candy 69 Lon says all your jokes are bad, Linkzr, you're EU. Well, I'm sorry, I'm
Got 'em.
European, dude.
Ah, wait,
I'm
I
sorry,
thought you were about to
it's
do the TF2. I'm sorry, I'm European.
that was
Please
it.
forgive
I'm
me.
sorry, I'm European. Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
Please excuse my ignorance. I'm just European.
A vast bailout, too big to fail. What am I doing? Someone got speaking of YouTube desync, so I upload the VODs. I've tried to upload like all the VODs onto YouTube this year, and so I'm the one that does all the sort of splicing to sync them, and one of the VODs that I uploaded yesterday, like apparently one part of it got slightly desynced, and I see all these people get fucking pissed. They're like, I see people typing lazy. I would watch these if these were synced. And it's like, well, have you been watching all the others have been synced? So you're saying you don't watch any of them, but the one that is desynced you won't watch, or like
Whatever, lazy.
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 It was like 15 seconds off
Try
though.
not
I mean, don't get me
being
wrong. At some point I fucked up that, but you have to understand that these Twitch VODs, because of my internet and because of how the YouTube stuff, it gets desynced like all the time. So I have to pour through each VOD and watch the entirety of it, and sometimes I miss, sometimes I'm in a rush, like it was one VOD, everyone. When someone calls me I'm lazy when I'm uploading like 6 to 8 VODs a week and doing everything else and syncing it myself.
Yeah, but it's more
Whatever,
fun to call
lazy.
you lazy.
Yeah.
Just hire an editor, lol.
I
Don't
have
be
an editor, but the thing I don't make any money from YouTube. So like if I'm paying an editor for YouTube, and already paying them for other stuff. I'm literally investing like so much money into YouTube where I get nothing out of it. I'm just putting it on YouTube because I want to put it on YouTube so people can watch it.
Yeah, you've changed, man. I don't know.
You've changed, man. Not spending $10,000 to $14,000 a year in editing. You've changed.
I remember
You've
the
changed,
Avast.
man.
I remember the Avast that would do anything to put stuff on YouTube.
Good old bird noises of that.
Why don't you monetize video? Oh, that's a great question. That's a great question. Why don't
Oh,
you
shit, he
monetize
forgot,
the video?
dude, he forgot to click the button.
I forgot to monetize the videos.
Oh my god, what an idiot, dude.
How could
He
I have
forgot
forgotten?
the fucking print money button on his fucking printer. God damn it.
Yeah, you guys don't use your print money button?
Wait,
Oh, you fool.
Costa is
bad.
just stroking a cat's tail on the stream. Like Costa was literally stroking a cat's tail on the stream. What the fuck?
Could you give me feedback on my memes, sir? Yes. Let's take a look at it, huh? Let's all look at it. Can you ban
not more than
McCree,
two or
Brig, and
three.
May so you can play Dive? Yes. Actually plays Torb and Reaper Goats like a boss. With the Overwatch League logo superimposed
What
over the
is
frog.
this?
I'm gonna give it a 7/8 on the idea, but I'm gonna give it a 4 to 5 or a 4/5 out of 10 on the execution. So the
This
idea
is cat shit. This league is just taken over by cats. Like fucking, let's do some Overwatch.
why don't you like cats, Flame?
I love cats.
What's
but
wrong with
come on.
cats?
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Mr.
look
X
at
coming in
Matt's
with the
dog.
real victor.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mr.
Dog does not
Mr.
care.
X's dog is so fucking cute.
It's just like
It's
Mr.
actually-
X. It's just like
It's-
him.
Actually, they look similar.
It's like,
no
put
cap.
me down, you dumb bitch. I hate this game.
Dude,
Wow.
that dog
Wow.
is
You're
so.
putting a lot
Wow.
of words. You're putting a lot of words into Mr. X's
Dude,
mouth.
look at him. Did you look at him? Did you see his face? He was petrified.
Avast, is your stream dying or am I dying?
You're dying.
You're dying, perhaps. I think it's mine. Dog is
However,
bigger than
more
Mr. X.
Shindero.
Dog is large. I like Hugo. He's a chill one.
That meme is scuffed purposefully. I mean, thank you, Visor Daddy. I appreciate you for me explaining me. This is my first time seeing a meme, so if you can I keep you on retainer to explain all the memes to me, just in case I don't
You're gonna have to
understand?
pay him more than you pay Solomon.
This is already. I'm already
for that
investing
kind
so
of-
much money, but let me. Let's. Can you stick around for a bit longer so I can figure it out? I can figure out memes.
That you have a nightbot that goes sex and big dick.
I'm on the case. Thank you, Visor Daddy. I appreciate that. I'll get to you with your contract paperwork and your benefits soon for explaining memes. Shut up, millionaire. What are you guys talking about? You guys
I
talk
have-
about some millionaires, okay? Listen to Super TF, okay? That man's getting ready to buy a mansion out in the hills.
You think he's a millionaire, not a billionaire?
Not a billionaire.
Avast is dealing in trillions.
Yeah, dude, I'm so rich. I live with my parents, guys. Any other rich people here? Anyone else rich
Dude,
living with their parents?
I'm
If
living with my
you're-
parents right now, Poggers.
Poggers.
If you live with your parents, it's like you're automatically getting richer because you're not properly paying rent. So
Well, I
you're
do
already
pay rent
like,
to my parents though,
well,
because I'm not freeloading.
Yeah,
That's a
Linkzr, I
scam.
don't think your thing applies.
I remember the good old times when you could just freeload when you were like 10. You didn't have to pay rent.
Yeah. Oh, to be 10 and freeloading off your parents.
10, oh, to be 10.
Oh, to be 10. Not out on the streets making
What?
money.
I wish I was like.
Oh
in
my
college
god,
with
taking
my
your
mom.
pickaxe to the coal mine and working the coal.
Hey, that was
Wait, Nico
the
just
truth.
hyperfed, by the way. I just want to say Nico engaged
Chips
the
is
feed
playing.
boosters.
Chips is playing. Chips is playing.
Oh, Chips are playing? Confirmed?
Well, Fusion tweeted today. Today's his big day. So,
Ooh.
what
there
the fuck
it
else does that mean?
They are memeing
It's his
you
birthday. Happy birthday
Retweet.
to Chips up.
Retweet.
Happy
me-
birthday, Chips.
guys. They are memeing. They will not play him. They're just
No,
memeing.
they should play Chipsa. I already posted the Chipsa picture. They should play him.
How
They
did
are-
Nico
He
get
was
there?
Scrimming, so I would assume he'd be playing.
They are memeing 100%.
I don't think so. They're in a good position, right? Aren't they like 5-1?
Yeah, I mean they have a
Yeah,
good
Chips
record.
is not a bad player.
Ooh, Dante
I'm
just
saying
got
if you're,
fucking
I'm saying if you're
rolled by
gonna,
FD God.
I'm saying if you think if you're gonna fuck around and try it, then now it's time.
I mean, yeah, I've seen teams do like actual bad decisions. I'm not saying like
Remember
I
Valiant put in all their B roster and then lost
Oh,
to
Oh,
Shanghai?
beat. Is Dante even back in time? Dude, this is bad. If
No,
they
it's
can EMP
winnable.
this,
Definitely winnable. The juice is coming. They got the juice.
We're a little
Dante.
too high there, buddy.
Dante.
We're a little bit high.
Dante.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Dante just actually.
I have come to talk with you again.
He choked. That was a choke. We call that.
Linkzr, the Disturbed cover for that song is fucking sick.
I know.
That's gonna be a clip.
Wait,
People are
what
gonna
cover?
post that on YouTube with
By
memes
Disturbed
and
Sound of
shit. There's
Silence.
gonna be
Yeah,
memes.
I know.
Yeah, and they're gonna
it's
use
my
your
favorite
audio
one.
singing the song. They're gonna put the flame audio over Dante missing the EMP of him singing the song.
I don't know what I said though.
He hacked the stratosphere.
He hacked the stratosphere. Perfect.
True.
I mean, doesn't
don't
Sombra
know
literally
if
have a voice line that says "hack the planet"? So
Yeah.
there we go.
He was
It's all-
going for the Fair Mercy.
He's a
combo.
lore master. He's just a lore master.
It's on Dorado too. He's actually lore master.
Oh, bye bye, Muma.
That's true.
Okay, they are the beating against the Sigma comp is really annoying. 'Cause
Well, I don't
against
think you play Sombra versus this is the thing. I think number one, you don't play Sombra. I think you get another you get a Doom or you get something else like you change.
Get another Reaper.
I mean,
another
I
Reaper.
I actually do think the Sombra is still good against this because if you just keep hacking the DPS, the Sigma can peel for them. So the DPS should always die.
I mean, imagine if they had just used that EMP.
But I mean, how do they kill the DPS? It's only like Dante and Meko that can really push them easily because unless Blase is TPing. Oh well, bye bye soon.
Oh. Bye bye soon.
And Muma's dead.
Muma's fine.
Because also Paris are playing this pretty well where they're making sure to like play super aggressively. Though I think this EMP. Oh, they don't get FD God. Well, if Bimboss lives here, they can. No, he's dead. Okay, actually they're good. They're good. They're fine.
Nice.
I think Paris are just playing this really well, right? Because your idea, Linkzr, is they hack the DPS and they kill them hopefully on like the flanks potentially. But Paris are like just running into their front line, you know, they're running into Muma and trying to kill him really fast since they know they're better in this neutral game.
But yeah, I mean, I was just thinking that I think we could Outlaws comp should in theory survive the dive.
What is Soon doing? What is he just sitting in there?
I can't see Soon. Oh my god, easiest C9.
He tried to C9 and he died. He tried to C9 and he just fed.
That was a giga feed.
That was questionable from Soon.
I mean, sometimes you just try. Sometimes you just try.
Hello, gamers.
Yeah, I respect it.
Hello, Swimmer. I mean, I respect the play, but I do think that perhaps you should have observed the enemy team before going for the C9.
Nah, just respect.
Yeah, just fucking rush it. Run it down
just go
mid.
for it, dude. They're online, they can't hear it.
It's the ping. It's all the ping, dude.
Muma has been constantly getting lifted up by the signal.
Oh, that's a good shatter. That's a good shatter. Holy fuck, Blase got flattened. Goodbye, Blase. Goodbye, Meko. Alright, well that's the point.
Yes, we're about to see a replay.
How do I see the Preds from the Discord? You should be able to see them from the okay, we're seeing a replay apparently. You should be able to see them in the Discord in like the Preds channel, I believe.
Apparently we are seeing a replay. It looks pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I liked yesterday when we just skipped an entire team fight and then watched it back without the entire team fighting.
That was a good one. I did enjoy that one actually myself.
Wait, that actually happened? I don't know.
Yeah, like so they replayed and they like went back in time. Like they went back in time in the broadcast that skipped back again, but it was still after the team fight in the replay. So
like they skipped forward. They skipped an entire team fight. Then somehow, I don't even think they did a replay. Like they just somehow skipped an entire team fight.
How did Soon
and
die?
Then they tried to come back, and then they just
did he get hacked? Maybe.
Again with the
No.
That's bad.
I watched. He didn't get hacked. Delay? Question mark?
Today
Delay?
is Moon's birthday. No joke. Thank you, Maldo, for keeping me updated for all my Moon needs. I'm going.
Smag.
And considering that Moon and I, we have, we've sailed off the Amalfi Coast together. We've, holidayed together. I will be sending him a package, a very, very important birthday present soon. So.
Yep. Cock.
I used I don't know. Okay, never mind. Yep. Yep.
Happy 43rd birthday of Ask Clap. Are you saying I'm 43?
How can he be 43 if the Pawn Stars guy's only 45?
That's a great question. Ooh, Blase. And he essentially solo ults Nico, but I'll take it, I guess. I'll take solo
mean-
ulting Nico for the fight win.
I mean, I'm disappointed that there hasn't been any question marks in the chat.
I do also have to say, what was the FD God beat? They like beated kind of late, hoping to win that fight, and now they don't have EMP. They don't have beat for EMP. So like this should be like a free fight win for the Outlaws, honestly.
Some teams like saving the beat for the EMP.
Yeah,
I
and
feel
some like using it
some
aggressively.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd rather like.
Well, Dante's
use
dead,
it
so
for
not a
anything.
free fight win anymore. Not a free fight win anymore.
Boomai's gonna shatter 6.
True.
In
I've seen it
3,
happen.
2, 1. Bam. 6. All
He
down.
shattered
Bomb,
one,
big bomb,
and he's
large
dead,
bomb.
and he's dead.
Soon is also dead though.
Yes, that's also true. Nico's about to get an EMP, but Dante still has it too. So, oh man, having to use the EMP here is like,
They can't win without. They can't win without soon.
oh man, that's pretty rough. I actually think that's pretty rough because they didn't stop the Cole, and they don't have EMP now, and Nico will have it. Like,
I don't think Paris can, like, I think that Cole was a mistake.
Yeah, I think that call was gonna say.
yeah, that you're actually right. That Cole
Bla-
was a mistake.
Plus has a new Reaper already.
I think that EMP was probably a mistake, to be honest.
No, I think
Yeah,
the EMP
but-
was a mistake, but the Cole was too. Both of them were not good.
Yeah. But it's like, if you do a
The
mistake,
EMP is good now because the other. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Now the EMP was good.
aim is better. It's better.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's see.
Worth-
Do they just do the
worth.
classic? Are they gonna go? They're gonna go low ground. Okay, so they weren't gonna rush them high ground with the EMP.
Yeah, you kind of want them to bait them onto the point. Because Outlaws doesn't want to engage here. Like,
Oh, Nico! Oh my god! Oh, dude, if Outlaws are smart, they should go into them right now. If Outlaws are really smart, they should go into them right now and kill somebody.
No, they probably are. Dante's probably smart.
That EMP is okay. They got both tanks, so, and they get the hack on Jackson, so I think they're fine. Yeah.
Laze has his Q press.
He did
Nico
not do
is
much.
You got nothing with it.
Smothered, murdered.
Smothered?
Yeah, but I think it
Smothered,
should
there
be
you go.
fine.
Meko gets
Meko gets the mech
bomb?
and the fucking.
touch.
No, they win. Outlaws win.
Oh,
Outlaws
the
win.
EMP with the
Oh, the
bomb?
EMP.
Yeah, it's definitely done. Yeah, it's definitely done.
Everyone.
Meko just killed like the Sombra. No, he killed the dude. Yeah, he killed the Reaper and he got them.
Nice, Meko.
He killed them all.
Meko's been
You
doing good.
you know what they
It
should
was kind of
change?
good as hero.
D.Va
When we
Boom.
get-
D.Va Boom should explode 1 second faster.
Why?
It should kill the baby D.Va again. That was a good.
Yeah, killing the baby D.Va was a fantastic element.
Kill the babies. I don't know. I feel like the 3 seconds is pretty boring, you know?
You have to sit there thinking.
Remember when it used to be like
I
4
know.
or 5?
Yeah,
D.Va bomb
it's
should be like a bomb plan in CS:GO, where you have to put, and you can
45
defuse
seconds.
it, and you can defuse it as well. Like the enemy team can go up and interact with the D.Va bomb and defuse it.
It killed the baby divas. That's the chat is monka assing.
Wait, was there ever a time where you could hack the mech while it
No.
was flying? Or did I make that up? I thought there was a way to stop the explosion, but I don't remember. Maybe I'm wrong.
Just make it random timing. It's just like completely random when it explodes and when it doesn't.
No, just let the baby D.Va detonate it. Like you have you're in Iraqi, you can detonate the bomb.
Okay,
That'd be so broken.
it's context. It's called context.
Make a button where you stay in the mech and blow it up anyway.
Just randomly blows up like you're in the middle of a team fight. It just explodes into the mech.
Use suicide. It's like techies. It's like a techies.
Dude, we need a techies character in Auras. That's what the game need.
That is
no
true.
no aim character that can just instantly come up to you and lose half of their 500 HP to deal 500 HP damage to
All
you.
techies. You just give
Yeah.
them suicide.
They should just do what the Heroes of the Storm did and just import other Blizzard characters. So they should just make D.Va a Bane lane that just rolls into the enemy team and explodes.
they just make a mainly. No, they just need to make like a Zerk larva that can like turn into like 3 different characters.
Echo. They made Echo.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
Echo
They
Echo's
did
just,
have Echo.
Echo's just an overlord.
Echo's a changeling.
Oh my god,
Does
Muma's
nothing
getting
but
displaced.
Scouts.
Help Muma. Oh no, help Meko. Oh fuck, Meko got cucked. Meko got hard cucked by Nico there with that punch.
I like when you help me Meko. It's kind of like says you like help mech.
What are you talking about, Linkzr? What are you talking about?
help
Are you gay?
help Meko. Like help the mech of the D.Va.
What?
okay?
Is he okay? What is
My guy-
wrong
my
with
guy-
Linkzr? Linkzr has given some classic lines on this. You know, remember the other classic where Linkzr comes back and he's just like, I'm eating a burger, and I'm like, thanks, Linkzr. Like it was just like really classic stuff he's been doing here.
What's with the background, by the way, of us?
It's
what's the background of the day?
it's well today it's right now Frog Detective because someone reclaimed. I have a channel point reward to change my background, and it was Chipsa, and now it's this. Now it's Frog Detective.
I
It
kinda
was
missed the
Sex
Chipsa one.
Big Dick.
And it was Sex Big Dick before that. That is also true.
Yeah, what happened with that? I just saw that pop up like all over my feed last night. I was playing Animal Crossing.
Well, Lastro said sex and then Big Dick in the match chat.
In the middle of the match?
Yes, and
Was
so
it like in between rounds or in a fight?
it was
No.
like in between rounds.
No, it was in the game.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it was
No, it was right before. It was right before a round
Alright.
restart. Yeah.
Oh, true.
Oh my God! Wait, Soon died to the orb. Oh no, Soon.
Skill orb.
Dante dies to the bomb though.
It doesn't. I think they're two. With Binbest dead
Fight's
now,
over.
Muma should just win. Yeah, they should just be
Nico?
able to win.
Who gets
No.
slaughtered?
Okay. Well,
Who
never
gets-
mind. Nico's pounding. Never mind. Nico pounded. Nico Godhand does it again. Nomer 421 with the prime.
Huh.
Hello.
You hate to see it.
You do hate to see it. I mean, Outlaws should. There's no way that Outlaws should lose this fight, right? With Coalescence, Shatter, and EMP, and there's no support ults for Eternal, unless Nico once again pounds them.
If you lose an EMP fight ever,
D-U-N-G-A.
you're just done.
Ask
like, look at
Linkzr
this.
if he
Like,
knows
look
the
at this.
Dodunga.
No, I don't know
Who
that.
is the Dunga?
I don't know.
What is it, the Dunga?
The Dunga.
Dunga.
The
It was
Dunga.
Dunga.
Dududunga.
Did
Doo-doo
Dante
dog.
die while
Dante-
casting EMP?
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
died.
Well, I didn't get to see it,
Is
so
this
I don't
live
know.
or was that a replay?
I don't know.
We
He
were-
died. He died though. He died though. Apparently.
We were in
died,
replay.
EMP didn't go off, so
We were in replay hell. Can we get a replay of that replay?
Oh, Outlaws! Why? And Muma dies, dude, and the fight's
Is it
over.
last-
You don't have EMP.
is
It's
it
done.
Vox lagging or is that me?
Doomfist is a fun interactive character where you have a tons of counterplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be playing Doomfist instead of Sombra.
Yeah, I agree.
Sombra seems pretty good if your EMP gets value, but if it doesn't, it seems
Yeah,
pretty
I mean,
garbage.
I
But
would
if he
say
died in the Rhine,
the Sombra isn't like objectively terrible, right? It's just the fact that they're not getting any value out of the Sombra that's terrible. Like, if you're not
They're
going to get any
kinda
value out of it,
getting negative value.
I'd rather just play a Doom if you're not going to get any value out of it. So, oh, the classic Kamehameha crossing the streams here.
I love when streams get crossed.
Yeah, they cross the streams.
Okay, Big
Sure,
Shadow.
Rock is dead.
Raucous is already dead though.
Big Shadow. Doomfist is one
Raucous
here.
Coles and then gets immediately punched. That's smart from Nico, but it's really poor awareness to not think that Nico isn't going to be looking for that. Oh, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it. That's the hold.
that's okay.
Outlaws
That's okay.
getting kind of pummeled.
They are getting a little pummeled.
That is
Should have
absolutely
stuck with my
incorrect.
3-1 Paris.
You should have stuck with the 3-1 Paris, but only one man committed. Me. I
True.
committed.
Me? What do you mean?
Wait, Delk, did you commit 3-1 as well?
Yeah.
Only 2 men committed.
I'm not
Only
dumb.
2 men.
What's the next map? What's the next map?
Don't be a map pool Martin. Map pools don't matter. You just got to go based off the preds on what you feel the
you're
teams
the
are going to be.
You're the winner or you lose.
You either win or you lose.
All right, I lost.
I said no links to no win.
And look at that. It's Route 66. Or
No,
it's
look what
it's
happened.
actually wait. This is Fusion Justice. That's not the map.
Like, no, it's not.
Yeah, I was like,
Right,
that's Fusion Justice.
Psych. You thought you had the map.
Well, I'm gonna take this time then to get some water. Take this
Stay
time to get some
hydrated,
water.
chat.
Chipsa gets to play Busan. Busan
He's
is
playing
not a
the whole
Doomfist
match,
map.
dude.
The
Busan
Avast
is
Companion
not a
stream is
Doomfist.
brought to you by the Bring Back Old AvastChange.org campaign.
Actually,
He's
if
changed.
you-
Sign the
if you
petition.
tried to play him the first
Weird
match,
champ.
Who would have
LA
known that
Valiant,
Monte Cristo would
the official
tweet,
simps of the
"We welcome
Avast
all
Companion
players
stream.
at Class want to say big dick and sex without punishment.
Kandinsky's
understand that
contrasting
these
sounds.
do
Quite
not
an
care and indeed find it entertaining.
CF2. We really need players. If you come back Avast, we will pay you $2 instead of the 1/4 NB is paying you.
Kind of.
The letter
Please
L.
come back.
The
Avast
official
and
letter of the
Mr.
Avast
If
Twitch
you're
Twitch chat.
broadcasting- If you're broadcasting Overwatch,
Snillo in his cabin with his grandmother in the middle of the Swedish forest.
fucking
Oh god, he's got a gun?
Holy shit, it's finally true.
Slashes
Wait, I got a
Figures.
DM from
The
somebody
structural
yesterday asking
integrity
what's
provider
going
of the
on.
Avast Companion stream.
Because you're
I
the
mean,
last. You're the last. You're the
Yep,
last
shop. Ad.
contact he's had
Your
with the
advert
outside
here.
world, apparently.
Are you funny? Submit your own
Yeah, man,
advert at
Snow's like a fucking enigma.
solomon.io/ad.
You don't even know if he's real once he disappears.
Dude, honestly, it sounds kind of chill being like the forest in Sweden, just collecting some berries and mushrooms. Like, holy shit. That's the life, bro. That's the life. If you have internet, yeah, you just get to chill
If
in
you
there.
have internet, that's different. Taunt. Start taunting.
Yeah.
Where's the taunt?
If you have internet.
Alk disappeared. Alk has gone to the forest.
I mean, I have half wish that I would be in Finland right now. Just chilling in my comfy little room. Instead of worrying about dying to the Rona.
The Rona. You know what's been pretty clutch, Jerry?
Mhm.
The fucking pool. That
I
everyone
know.
flamed before.
I
It's like
mean-
the only. It's such a good exercise.
I mean, that's not wrong. You're not wrong. Swimming is good exercise.
Swimming? Did someone?
Okay,
Did
shut
someone
up.
say swimmer?
I have.
Someone say.
I know. Like I think from Overwatch players, Samito is like the #1 swimmer.
Samito didn't swim.
Samito? Yeah,
He
Samito
thinks.
swims. I've seen
Yeah,
him
he-
swim.
He's the #1 swimmer.
Yeah, I've seen Samito swim a lot.
Samito unironically did diving though, and yeah, diving is fun, but I wasn't very good at it.
So would you say that Samito is a better person in the water than you?
He's a better pooler.
No,
Yeah,
he's,
better
A
pooler.
better pooler.
diving is done in the air. It's not even done in the water. Diving is done 98% in the air. and
That's
then you
true. The
land in
majority
water.
of diving has nothing to do with water. That
I mean,
you could be landing on a
I-
slab of concrete and it would still be diving. You know?
I mean, I was just trying to
That's
kill
fair.
swimmer, to be honest. Saying
That's
that-
watching Samito stream. I'm not gonna lie to you.
actually
I've never watched it, so.
I had a long conversation with Samito about diving and swimming.
Of course you did.
That's fair.
Is that not allowed? Can I not talk to
Uh,
Samito?
Hayes under well, it's like it's not so much that you can't talk to Samito. It's that I put it in the same category of like when I listen to Elk talk about math. I just don't care. I just don't. I
No
don't.
one asked.
I mean, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll be on my merry way then.
You don't have to leave. I just don't want to hear about swimming. Unless
No,
it's a
no,
really good
Linkzr-
story. Unless it's a really good story where I'm gonna chuckle.
Linkzr wants me.
It
gone.
involves drowning.
No, I'm just kidding. Stay. That's like genuinely, I don't care.
Did Randy get a Twitch account?
I don't know.
Who's Randy? Okay, can
I've
one of
seen,
you
I've
must
seen the Monty
know.
tweet. What do we know?
What is in ranked? What is Hank?
Hank.
What is Hank? What
Hank is a
Shitlick
Rhine
for-
player. Hank is a Rhine
What is
player.
what is Hank and what is Shitlick 444?
Now
Like,
Shitlick
what-
444. That's just the troll account. I mean, so is Hank though.
Yeah, like why do these things just suddenly come?
I don't know.
Is
That weirder to you than like Bill and Phil back when Gods and Pooks would duo?
Dylan Phil were
okay.
champions.
Okay, we also had like 3 flame ogres ones in like the
Yeah.
same. Okay.
There's
okay.
also
Toxic
like
shitbags.
80 barcodes. You know.
That's true. It's
See
just
Monty
always
tweet.
so-
I saw the Monty tweet saying how he welcomes big dick and sex and all that. Yes, I see it. I do see it. I know Monty loves to say whatever. There's a little bit of drama in the CS:GO community though, because Sir Scoots was talking to them like, I'm not really part of CS, so it's whatever. But Sir Scoots the other day said that Flashpoint and them were like being very irresponsible, holding their studio productions when everyone else is in quarantine. Like even though they're technically within reasonable limits, but. That's CS drama, not my drama. I don't know anything about that shit.
Hashtag not my drama.
The only thing I'm confused about is that Flashpoint is the one that Monte is in, right?
It is.
And they were bragging about their like viewership numbers, right? Compared to like ESL.
Supposedly. I mean, I don't know. I think they did. I think he said it was front page of Twitch at one point. I don't know. I thought they've been doing okay. Also, this fight going pretty well for the
shit, this
Paris
game.
again, by the way. This fight is
Really?
also going very well for Paris.
That's the point, and that's a clutch. You know, just fucking kill them all.
I think the
Like,
Outlaws are. I think the Outlaws. I have to say it, Linkzr. I don't think the Outlaws are coming back here. It's looking like we've entered a classic Outlaws zone where it starts out pretty solid, and then once it starts going bad, then the collapse happens. Then the collapse happens, and it goes downhill.
All right. No, I think we can come back.
Why don't
I
the
don't-
Outlaws just win? Adavast. That is a great question. I have thought about that myself.
Who asked that? Who asked that?
That would be
An original 5 hit.
Cringing or Cringing, I think is the name. Cringing. Jexa dies. Man, they're fucked. They can't run away from this bomb or the doom ult. Yeah, that's that. Holy shit. Nico is dominating on this Doomfist today. He started out pretty mad, but he has fucking been popping off. Having a great performance. Vast, read my messages. Mariposa, what do you have to? What are you trying to ask me? Is Kumat the GM dead ass? He hotboxed in the team house. Well,
Mariposa is just flaming, bro.
Well, I mean, I would assume Kumat is essentially the interim GM since there are no other administrative staff in the Outlaws other than unless you wanted to have esports
soon.
Chad. But that's a good fight.
Like this meta looks so dumb. It's like everyone is actually just.
I mean, it's just
W key.
Doomfist goats.
Yeah, it's just you're just W keying and then you're just looking in the same direction.
It's because the thing is, if you think about it, this is literally the exact same May Reaper meta we had before, you know. Except we replaced some of the heroes with Doom, you know, for May. Like it's the same shit. Because the reality is teams will often they will find a comp that's very easy to what we were playing previously and was good. And that doesn't, and also you can have, there's a lot of room to fuck up, right? Like dive, you don't have any room to fuck up. Like if someone dives in your feed, you just lose.
Playing Widow, you don't have room to fuck up.
Yeah, you have no room to fuck up as those heroes. While this is a comp, even if you lose someone potentially, you still have plenty of room to come back.
Okay. That's
Oh,
looking good.
Muma,
hold the shield up.
where did Muhammad bomb? Did he get forced in the alley? Yeah, he did. He got forced in the alley.
Yeah.
Pairs get stuck here. They're gonna have to beat this if they want to live. Yeah, okay, they beat.
Why would they beat?
They had to if they wanted to live, or else they all just would have died.
But who did they lose in the fight?
Oh, Blase got fucking rolled. Nico, man.
He got isolated. That's kind of
I don't know. I don't know why Blase went for that punch down there either. I don't know if that was a great play. Was he punched or did he finish his ult? I can't remember. It was one of the two.
This is a weird fight.
It's just double shield out the double shield. Yeah, I mean pretty much. Like the thing is now is that because of how Ryan D.Va with this comp are objectively, I think, better than double shield because you can walk into them. So it is essentially the same concept, except now you don't have halts to set up your combos and things. Good Matrix from Echo, but it's not enough.
How did that get? Okay, their Moira is dead. Never mind.
I'm giving Meko a lot of credit here. Meko is playing. Meko is playing his fucking heart out for the Outlaws, and sadly, it's not coming to fruition.
God.
Yeah, like he is playing his fucking heart out, but it is not coming to fruition.
Not enough, you know. It's not enough.
Objectively, I think is an iconic Avast phrase. That's true, but that's because everything I think is objectively correct. Obviously, I have never once been wrong about anything.
In your own head, that's true.
That's true.
About a lot of your preds. There should be a global tracker.
I got my feed. I'm going
Honestly.
to AFK for a second.
Okay, super. Technically, hey, Jaws, remember season 1, my pred prediction season 2 was I had like a total pred correctness of about like 68%, which I think overall is pretty good. Of like having the winner of the match be 68% right.
Wait, Linkzr, is everyone playing from their homes?
Winner. Oh, it's okay, I guess. Yeah, could have been 70, but you know, not fussy.
What did
Better or best.
So is everyone playing from their apartments?
I think Meko and Jexy are in the office. Not 100% sure. But everyone else is playing from their apartments, yeah.
Oh yeah, Outlaws. This is your considering you, dude. It's equal ult fight though. Honestly, it's an equal ult fight. It's really on Blase to go for the punch here and shot. Yeah, he doesn't kill Gray. If he had killed Gray there, that would have been like fantastic.
Oh,
no,
wow.
Yeah, he didn't get Gray. Oh, they don't have it. Oh, the shatter. The shatter's pretty good, but they have no one alive to fucking clean up, and Meko is demeched. Oh man, disaster, dude. Disaster.
Okay.
Oh, Dante gets fucking booped. Yeah, that's it. It's done. There's no way. Outlaws are just they're not having like, because when it comes down to this team comp, it's really just so much more about like it's sort of like goats, you know, like it's all about like how you set up your ults again and how you remove the cooldowns. And it just seems like Paris are doing a way better job of actually tracking it. On top of like your Doomfist popping off, and Nico is doing fucking good.
I think Outlaws playing from home is gonna make this rough.
I mean, I think
If
I think
Fusion does
Paris has
anything besides
been
30ing the
playing
justice,
the
I might
aggression
need to
better.
make a
You know, they're
coffee
holding the
pasta
chokes and they
akin
maybe
to
played the map a tiny bit
my
better.
Fusion versus Mayhem
Like
one from
I
last
think
year.
the reason why Nico is
You
getting so
might
much
need to,
value out
Shane
of
Pickle.
Doomfist is because I think he's just being like placed in better positions,
Yeah.
right? I don't think mechanically he is like a god, but I think he's just playing the geometry better.
The God Hand.
The God Hand. It's true. The God Hand. And what is the God Hand similar to? Doomfist.
And what is Doomfist similar
Incredible
to?
deduction skills, unbelievable.
Thanos.
Fuel haven't won since in 301 days and are on a 10+ game losing streak. Yes, we
Is
do
that
know.
fucking true?
Yes, Fuel haven't won since stage
301.
Fuel haven't won. Well, technically, you have to include off season. Is the thing? Like, it's not just like
I mean,
total
that
time,
doesn't
but yeah.
matter.
But yeah,
that's so long ass time.
but Fuel haven't won a game since stage 3, week 1 of last year.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so Fuel pretty
Not bad. It's not bad.
ABD 4LA Adavast. I am Hank.
Is that a longer day streak than Shanghai Dragon?
No, there's no. Well, if you include in terms of, I don't think so, because Shanghai also included the off season. Remember, from season 1 to season 2. So there's no way. Shanghai definitely had a longer off streak.
The difference between season 1 and season 2 though might not have been the same because that's only 2 months, right? They're only missing 6
Yeah, but everyone in chat is saying no still. And also objectively still, Fuel obviously is not quite Shanghai tier.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Okay, we rotated around. We are inside. They're pushing us in.
Blaze's dead. Dude, Blaze got fucking counter. He got pummeled. Honestly, he got stun locked, got killed.
He got the fucking God Hand.
It, like this is what I mean. Like I think Paris is playing like the choke so well. Like even though they let us rotate, they wasted time. They took the fight in the room where like if you get inside the room first, your Doomfist has just better positioning.
Add Super to the call. Super can join whenever he wants. Super has the permissions to join this channel whenever he desires.
The original Super Team Fortress.
Yeah. But does anyone want to listen to Super's insights? Is the real question. That's up to you guys to decide.
I'm fairly interested.
Yes,
Hey,
says Super.
Yeah, we don't want you here, Smile.
Oh, Bin Best! Holy fuck, Bin Best just chatted out. Oh my god.
And best Chuck E. Cheese chat of the match? No, it's definitely Nico.
Definitely Nico as of right now. I mean, I would actually give like some thought into potentially giving it to like even FD God potentially. FD God's been playing really well, but I think Nico is by far out ahead for sure.
I think Paris has looked like better as a team, you know.
Yeah, but also
like,
the Chad. Remember, once again, it's not always. It's based off who's the Chad, you know.
I know, but I just wanted to say like it's hard to say individually who's like necessarily playing better or like best. When everyone in the team is looking good.
Bin Best is miles better this year. Well, he has a better team this year. I mean, main tank in general is a position. It's like a lot like main support. Is like, oh my god, Dante.
Nice.
They actually did. Okay, so they said so even though I don't know how well they actually ended up setting that up, but that's like a classic thing you need to be doing where they made sure to de-mech Hanbin early and to focus the mech, and then you set up the Blossom. Like so many teams I feel like have just forgotten how to play goats. Though I guess Outlaws were never like particularly good at goats, but
Lucio's in the game now.
Because it's just the same concept.
This is very much not the Outlaws that was bad at goats.
Well, I mean, yeah, not quite really. It is definitely very different.
They subbed Obs Lucio in mid-match. Kind of unprecedented.
That's kind of crazy.
Yo, Obs Lucio coming in hot.
Ooh, coming in big,
Nico dead? And Blaze's dead.
Fucking dead.
Okay, well, we've equalized. Oh, Bin Best does it again. Oh, fuck, dude.
You heard us talking.
He does it again, man.
Was that necessary?
I don't think that beat was necessary. I mean, it kept him in the fight, but I don't think you even have to worry. Why even invest the beat here? You're gonna lose this because of the spawn.
Okay. Do you think that
he got rolled?
Okay, do you think Paris has a game style where they like cap the point with extra time, that they just want to like waste as much time as possible?
No, I mean that's fine, right? That's probably. I mean, they like that. Oh well.
That's exactly what they should do.
Well, Blase. That's losing Blase here is actually really rough because it's going to be a lot harder to control high ground without him. Like now, Soon is free to just like come up top with a fucking Hanbin. Oh, pin? Wait, actually, Chad pin? Oh, they don't get the DMEC though. Do we still have the flowchart of Overwatch? Someone should have the flowchart of Overwatch still. If you have that, just replace Mei with Doom. Just replace Mei with Doom, and we're back to flowchart Overwatch.
6-man chatter incoming.
There's the bomb. Oh, Muma got fucking rolled because they bombed in and he had to look to save himself and then he dies. Flowchart Overwatch was really Doom Reaper. Was it Doom Reaper? I thought it was Mei Reaper. No, you're right. It was Doom Reaper. It was from stage 2. Yeah, it was from season 2. Yeah, bring that back up. Bring up the flowchart Overwatch again.
Nightbot, this week, McCree, May, Wrecking Ball, and Brigida are unavailable.
They bombed Appeal. They shatter. Big shatter from Muma. Huge shatter, but no one's there to clean up at all. Oh, bro. That shatter being so big. That's... I mean, to be fair, that's like sort of...
He got the stats. He got the stats.
He got the stats. He did get the stats. That's the important part. And Muma's dead. And Muma gets displaced and killed. Dante, they have full... Oh, he kills Gray, though, because they were in coal. Actually good. Oh, they get shattered and bombed. Oh, dude. Man. Oh, man. They are just not... Like, there's no keeping track... Like, they killed Muma and they weren't keeping track of Bin Best Shatter at all, at any point. Like, why wasn't a trap being kept track for Bin Best Shatter there? Like, you're down your Rhine. You know Bin Best will probably have Shatter. Like, they're just not keeping track of the ults. They're not keeping track of the flow chart. Shanghai had a 443-day streak between their first loss in season 1.
440?
443.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's actually crazy.
I mean, as I said, they're the worst. They're literally the worst sports team in the history of anything. So
thanks for the numbers.
That's so crazy to think about. Like, even in a game like Overwatch, there's like so much luck involved.
Oh my God! Soon just fucking he got pinned. Oh, dude, Dante's dead again, so they have no damage. Nico's gonna ult to catch these. Yeah.
Okay. It's looking pretty rough.
Yeah, it's not looking great. Not looking great for the Outlaws here. Like, they're just like there isn't any like there isn't any like most importantly,
it's like a pub.
It's a pub. They're just not keeping track of the cooldowns, you know, and they're just like DMing. They're literally just deathmatching it the entire time. That's it.
The first map was so good in terms of like execution, alt economy, like everything was looking great, I think.
Maybe was it the Sigma?
No, because they played the Sigma against the Sigma on Paris and they
and we got rolled. They got rolled.
Well, boys. Well, boys. That's that. That is what we call the business that.
Nice predictions, Avast.
Yeah, thank you. I know. What can I say?
I said 3-1 to start.
What can I say?
No wins or no win.
I mean, the first prediction stays. You know, like I've.
Do I agree that Bin Best has returned to looking like a good player now?
Bin Best never got shattered.
I mean, well, that's not technically true. Bin Best definitely got shattered many times. I would say we're getting recency bias here because Bin Best is looking better, right? Like, there's no doubt that Bin Best is better.
Would you call him Ben Better?
Ben Better.
Ben
Better. He's looking better, but then also there's a couple times he got his fucking lunch money stolen by Muma. But then after that, Muma started getting his lunch money stolen because he started Papegaing. So like. Back and forth. Are you allowed to Kefri G now that he's gone? Yeah, Kefri G is public use.